I think we've reached a point in America where millions of people aren't really living anymore. They're managing expenses. Every morning, people wake up and immediately start calculating. How much money is left in the account? When is rent due? How can I afford groceries this week? Should I pay the electric bill now or wait until payday? Can I put another $20 on the credit card and worry about it later? That's what life has become for a lot of Americans. A constant calculation. And what bothers me is that many of these people are doing exactly what they were told to do. They work. They pay taxes. They try to save. They try not to spend recklessly. They look for better jobs. They pick up extra hours. Some people work 2 jobs. Some have side hustles on top of their regular jobs. Some are selling things online, delivering food at night, freelancing on weekends, or trying to turn every free hour they have into another dollar. And somehow, it still doesn't feel like enough. Everything takes a bite. You get paid, and before you can even enjoy seeing the money in your account, everybody wants a piece of it. Rent, electricity, phone, internet, transportation, insurance, food, medical expenses, credit cards, subscriptions, household supplies. And then there are all the little expenses nobody talks about. Laundry, toothpaste, soap, a haircut, a pair of shoes, maybe a birthday present, a prescription. Something breaks. Something needs replacing. You have to get somewhere unexpectedly. $20 here, $40 there, $75 somewhere else. Suddenly, the paycheck you thought was going to carry you for 2 weeks is disappearing in 3 days. That's the part I don't think people understand until they're actually living it. Being broke isn't always about buying expensive things. Sometimes you're broke because ordinary life is expensive. The definition of luxury has changed. There was a time when luxury meant expensive cars, designer clothes, fancy restaurants, and exotic vacations. Now, sometimes luxury means ordering food without checking your bank account first. Luxury is filling your grocery cart without doing mental mathematics in every aisle. Luxury is getting your teeth fixed immediately instead of waiting. Luxury is replacing your shoes when they've worn out. Luxury is taking a weekend off. Luxury is having an emergency and actually having enough money to deal with it. That's how strange things have become. Basic peace of mind feels luxurious. Grocery shopping feels different. I notice it especially with food. You walk into a supermarket thinking you're going to grab a few things. Bread, eggs, meat, coffee, fruit, something for dinner, a couple snacks. You reach the register and wonder how those few bags became that much money. So people adjust. They buy cheaper brands. They stop buying certain foods. They wait for sales. They use coupons. They eat what's already in the house. They stop ordering takeout. They cut back on restaurants. And eventually, there's nothing left to cut except necessities. That's when the conversation changes. Because there's a huge difference between saying, I should spend less money, and saying, there's almost nothing left for me to stop spending money on. Housing is crushing people. Then there's rent. For millions of people, housing is the monster sitting in the middle of their finances. You can save $5 on groceries. Cancel a streaming service. Stop buying coffee. Wear the same clothes another year. But what happens when your rent takes on an enormous percentage of your income? You can't coupon your way out of that. And once housing gets too expensive, everything becomes unstable. One bad month becomes dangerous. Lose some hours at work? Problem. Get sick? Problem. Unexpected bill? Problem. Lose your job? Now the clock starts ticking immediately. That's why I think so many Americans feel anxious even when they're technically getting by. They know how fragile getting by really is.